Boop, boop.
Hello, I'm Jessie.
And I'm Melissa.
How's it
Hey.
We're here to talk about nothing.
Yeah, we don't even know what to talk about. So, we had this big plan today that we were going to start our podcast because we've been talking about this for 2 months because we've known each other for 2 months. So, we've been talking about it for 2 months. And so, we kind of did it this quick because we were gonna.
We jumped the gun to fill a void. We were missing our own very favorite podcast, which is how we know each other.
Yeah.
And many other people whom we love.
Like, we missed it so much. And then, so we decided that we were going to just launch our podcast before we wanted to so that we could just do it. And so here we are. And while we were setting up, we got the news of all the cancellations of our favorite characters.
Who were sometimes terrible.
We hated them. But we loved them, you know.
Muted 6 times.
I was on my way. I mean, I got muted for a month-ish.
Many of those apologies were personally directed at situations involving me, and I accept your apology.
Yes, and I was named Fuck You, and I accept your apology also.
The same, I was the chili dog. Poison. More. And I forgive you guys, and I love you guys, and sorry for, like, putting your heads on women's bodies if I did that.
I'm not sorry for that part.
Sorry for things that I may have contributed.
If I said anything on the show, I apologize. Or on your Facebook page, whatever. If you said anything to me on your show, I'm sorry that I made you say that, okay? I pushed you to say it, and it's my fault. I take responsibility. Please stay.
Look, I know her now.
We never would have met if it wasn't for the Feeling Good with Duddy page. So we do want to show our appreciation for you guys bringing us together.
It's water.
Water. It's water. We're boring. We're boring. It's water.
I'm not boring. It could be spit.
that wouldn't be boring though at all.
Gross. Okay, so do you want to introduce yourself? Who are you? This is Melissa. We already established, but she makes music videos.
I do make music videos, and I made one music video, and then we made a music video, which Daddy did not even recognize.
We hope you like it.
Just kidding. Sorry.
It was fun. And we found a guy named Daniels who let us sit in his golf cart.
Ooh, what was the name of the golf place?
Herman
Golf Course in Houston, Texas. Daniels is superb. He allowed us to jump on his golf cart and take pictures, and it was fun. It made Texas exciting. Because it was an exciting place.
Okay, so we went to Texas. We had many plans. One of them being Rome and Duddy, which was canceled, and that's okay. The rest of our plans were also canceled because a once in 112 years ice storm.
Yeah. California. I don't think I've ever been in 17-degree weather ever.
And we were, Teresa, who was there with us, was driving us, and as we're driving down the road, she's driving, and I'm looking out the windows, and all the people come out of the businesses at the same time with blankets and tarps, and they start blanketing their flowers, and I'm sitting in this car going,
why is everybody putting blankets on their flowers?
What is happening? This seems like a big deal. This seems like a very big... do we need to leave right now?
Jesse's like, I just want to go home. I
I
need to make it home alive.
was a little panicky in Texas, and then she's like, it looks like there's preparing for hurricanes. Teresa says, no, we don't do this for hurricanes. And I'm like, wait, you don't blanket the flowers for hurricanes. Why is it happening now? And so we barely made it out.
Canceling flights as we were leaving. So we were pretty happy to be back in California.
And then everybody was cold and frozen in Texas.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're sorry.
And we were really sorry for them. We felt really bad watching it on TV because
we
we were warm.
I was so worried.
So warm.
That was a scary trip.
Yeah, so neither one of us have taken a trip like that, a spontaneous trip like that at all. We've only known each other for a couple months, and we decide, all right, let's hop on a plane and go out and see our favorite guys show, and obviously hang out with them afterwards and get freaking signatures and smoke weed. That never happened. Plans.
We went to the place that we took pictures of.
We did. We were there.
That counts for something. There was a golf cart. And the guy
there was a golf cart, and we found it. So
we had super cool jumpsuits, but it was like 20 degrees outside. Yeah. So whatever. We didn't do that part either.
So I don't know. Anyway, so
that was our Texas story.
We did have that memory together forever now.
All right, what else can you do? Music videos.
I can't. I don't know. I got stuck on Texas again. Actually, I'm going to tell you what. Since Texas, it's been one freaking failure complete after another. Just like, and then today, yeah. It's just like, what else are you going to do to me? Taking this personally now.
Oh.
We wrote notes.
Who are you? It says. I'm Jessie, and I like pineapples and mushrooms and snails, and I can do armpit farts.
You can. You should do armpit fart. Yeah, you should do it. Can you see it? Yeah.
Sounds like a good time. They can be better.
The chair is in the way.
No.
Oh, you gotta get it wet.
Yes. I have regular water. It's gonna have an S.
It's gonna be.
Not
it's gonna be juicy.
It's on screen.
Juicy. Watch it.
I tried to go for a world record, but they said that armpit farts are immeasurable. So unless I can say a way where they're more measurable. Besides, did it make me laugh really hard?
How hard did you laugh?
Super duper is not.
Yeah.
Accepted as a response.
Are we eating pineapples?
Because we have many pineapples.
We do.
The fancy ones. Probably. We're gonna try and see if you can rip them apart and eat them. You can.
Oh yeah, let's move this though. I might have to stand up and get some, like, some to it.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys seen the thing on the internet, probably because you have the internet. Where you can peel apart a pineapple and eat it like that. We're gonna do that.
We're not gonna. Okay, wait. We're not gonna like rip it apart and eat the whole thing to see who gets to the core the fastest or anything. But we are gonna see if we could do it. Like, all right, on your mark, get set, go, and eat.
We're racing.
All right, I don't even know where you would start.
The bottom.
I was trying to do that.
Oh my God.
I feel like maybe if you
It's kind of working.
no.
Well, I can rip apart a pineapple, but it doesn't have parts
Oh,
of
look. I got it.
it. You went straight to the middle.
You just fucking right?
We did it though.
Yeah.
Something.
You don't need a knife for anything.
That's really good.
It's very juicy.
So we could survive.
We could totally survive.
So put that as pineapples. Sort of.
Oh shit.
Do you think you could climb a tree to get a coconut?
If I had to. I mean, I don't know.
Yours was super juicy.
Mm.
I'm impressed. I feel like you definitely win.
I've got skills.
You said we weren't
Shit.
competing, and then you just freaking ripped it apart.
I was just really thirsty. It's so good. I've never done that though. With a pineapple.
Thank you, internet.
Juiced it. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna be like, Demir, watch our video.
It's a really good video.
You're gonna love it. Everybody.
So.
Okay, so we did not.
We did everything on our notes.
Did we? Did we? Because I'm pretty sure we had more to talk about, but then we got sidetracked.
How's your COVID, Daddy?
How's your COVID, Daddy? I mean, if you guys are gonna take them away, we're gonna have to keep some very important moments
Yeah.
from this.
I can't just not say that.
Yeah.
Also, I had it twice,
Yeah.
and it messed up my taste, and I was eating cinnamon. I'm super pissed. Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, and it tasted like baseball park nachos.
Yeah, you were.
Fucking gross. And I was offended, and I didn't want to eat anything, and I felt like everything smelled like pee for like a month. Help! Wait. Wait, I'll clean my hands before I open this box.
Oh.
You need faces.
Do we have faces in there?
Yeah.
Like the little glasses, huh? Mine's like. Oh, you couldn't see it up there.
Mine's a little pukey.
Well,
I wasn't very good at it.
hopefully you guys are having so much fun right now.
I am.
I'm having a blast. So. Yeah. It's attached to a rose.
Let me make sure we have more.
Whoa. What's that?
It's really good. I carved pineapple people.
And that's how you do it. Follow us for more recipes. Right?
Yeah. Follow
Okay.
us for more recipes.
For more recipes. I mean, you could do anything you want with it, really.
There's a flower in its hair. I'm still going to eat mine. How did you just get in there? In the middle.
You just gotta. Oh, but now you could go from that way up.
Ooh.
Well, if you can fish, I can clean the fish.
I can fish.
Okay.
I catch
Because
the
I
first
don't
fish
fish.
every time. I can fish. You don't fish, but you'll clean a fish?
I don't know how to clean a fish either, but it looks like I'm gonna be the one that has to stick my finger and like rip it open because you can't. Look at this dog agrees.
Well, I can't argue with science.
And plus you're faster too, so you could probably catch a fish faster.
Because I can stand very still for a very long time too.
Yeah, I cannot.
They'll just swim right up to me. And I'll catch them and I'll hand them to you. You'll just rip them apart.
Do you go to Disneyland ever?
Sometimes.
I mean, do you miss it?
I do. I miss Disneyland. I like the churros.
I live in Orange County and I haven't been to Disneyland for like over 10 years.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't go that much.
Ooh, at least yours still stands up.
But does yours stand up with the bean?
Yeah, but now mine has to lean. Oh, like a bow. Funny, funny, funny. Oh. Well.
Do you have any general life advice?
I don't right now.
No. Fuck off.
But I do like to make sure that people are always like helping others. So that would be my advice. Like if you see somebody that's in need and you can help them, then you should. Because like not because it's good karma, but because like it feels good too. You know, I mean, it feels great to be able to help somebody else, even if you have like, even if you've got $1 and you give somebody a quarter. I mean, you helped them, and it, you know, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be big. It could be open a door for somebody or something.
That's nice.
What about you?
Mine's not the same.
Good, because I was caught off guard. You thought about yours.
I was gonna say never buy pre-shredded cheese.
That is a good one too, because now I don't after you told me that.
Plus, if you shred the cheese, you already like worked off whatever you eat. You
Yeah.
earned it.
Yeah.
So you can eat it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Except Chihuahua cheese, because I don't know where to buy a brick of it. Costco has it, it's pre-shredded.
You
I
know
forgot to write cheese after I wrote
cheese.
shredded Chihuahua.
Shredded Chihuahua. They're all Costco.
I was like, whoa, Jesse.
Okay. What are
nachos
you
toast.
making? Oh, on nachos.
Shredded Chihuahua. It's super good, you guys. It's a cheese. It's cheese.
It's a one-man nacho plate. Not that much meat. Ooh, I love nachos. Yes. Nachos.
I don't like all tacos.
No? Like, what kind of tacos do you not like?
Street tacos.
Because they're little?
I don't know.
Because they're like this big and you're like freaking hungry?
I don't like that it has to have 2 tortillas.
Yeah.
That makes me mad. Like, make your tortillas good enough to just need 1 tortilla.
Make it a little thicker.
Yeah, like if it's gonna rip apart, it doesn't count if you need 2.
And it usually always rips apart too when there's 2.
It
Because if you need 2 tortillas to hold your taco together, then they're both probably gonna rip anyways. You're just either way with them.
So anyways, I get mad when my tacos rip, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with the crunchy ones when they fall apart. I'll pick all that up and shove it in my face.
Yeah, but not okay. I get it. I like all tacos. I'll eat all of them because like they're all so good. Yep. Oh, I'm stuck.
Me too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed ripping apart pineapples.
That was so much fun. We gotta have like I guess not ripping apart competitions. What are we both good at? Obviously not this, but we'll get there. I'm sure everybody's first video is someone more. I don't think it was horrible.
I don't either. I'm allergic to pineapples.
Oh, great.
Fine.
She's fine.
But still.
All right, so anyways, we gotta get going.
If I go like this,
really nice.
it's just part of it. They're really good.
Pineapples are delicious. I'm not allergic to them, so I could save her life. You have an EpiPen?
I
You take an
don't.
EpiPen for pineapples?
I'm gonna sing the song. Pour some Benadryl on me.
Oh, I got some of that.
That's it.
That's it. Well,
There's a lot of things to say about a lot of things that don't matter.
like what? Let's
don't
talk
know.
about.
It's hard to
What do
pull
you
up
need that?
random facts.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of it. I don't know. I didn't know it was all under there. So much. No, I got it. Random facts. I should have took more notes too because I know we were talking about what were the ones I sent you? No, those are bad ones. I shouldn't talk about those. Talk about forgiveness. I didn't read that.
Oh, did you have a ghost story? Oh, you didn't.
I don't have a ghost story, but I feel like my house is haunted because all kinds of like little stuff happen. Like sometimes my garage door will open like just randomly. My husband and I'll be sitting at the sitting on the couch or whatever, and I'll be like, "Did the garage door just open?" And then like the other night he turned off the like elliptical or whatever or the treadmill. And he turned it off, went in the room, and like come back out, and the treadmill's back on. Like just little shit like that. And so the very first night that we lived in that house, though, It's not a real one because I was dreaming, but it was so real that I slept in the guest room because my husband was snoring, and so I was sleeping on a blow up mattress, and I had just fallen asleep, like barely, like my eyes just closed, and all of a sudden it felt like something like grabbed my leg and it dragged me down the hallway. And the hallway, it's like a bedroom here, and then there's an opening here because there's a loft, and then an opening here because there's the stairs, and then an opening here because the bedroom. So it goes all the way down, and as it's pulling me, I'm grabbing these things, and then all of a sudden I just went and I woke up like just laying there, and I was like, fuck this house. I told my husband the next day, like, I want to move, I don't want to live here. And then like all the time I've told people all the time, like, this house is haunted, there's something's wrong.
Did you do
But
hippie things to like
no,
cook good vibes?
no,
No, you
no,
don't do hippie
I don't do those things. But oh, what about you? What's your ghost story?
I have many.
What's your favorite?
My favorite one is a duck call.
A duck call.
So, my dad had my kids in the living room and they were playing with my grandfather's duck calls, like the little wooden ones, and they're walking around blowing them like all day. Duck calls all over the damn place. So I put my kids to bed and like everybody in the house goes to bed, and like I don't sleep a lot, and so
Yeah.
oh shit. And I'm doing dishes, it's the middle of the night. And I have this super messed up thought, and I think it all the time now because once you have it, it's just there. And now you're all gonna have it.
Oh, great.
And
Wonderful.
so and I just had a baby, so it fucks with your head. But turn on the water, and I'm washing the dishes, and I hear a baby crying. So oh shit. I turn off the water, and I go and I check on my kids, and they're still sleeping. So it's just, I was just hearing things. And I'm like, okay, my ears are ringing only when the water's on. I turn on the water again, and I hear it again, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go check because I know it's just me. And so I'm like doing dishes, and I think, what if every time I hear screams when the water is running, or crying when the water is running, it's like the screams and cries of all the people who drowned to death.
Oh God. No.
And you turn it on, and they just go, oh, on the faucet. We're free from these so I heebie-jeebied myself. I'm like, ugh. It's dark outside. There's a window like right at my face. I'm like just staring outside. It's hot, steamy water. I'm like, oh my god. And so I go, okay, God, like, ew, don't think shit like that. And in my head, I'm like, okay, if there's anybody here, like any ghosts, you have to just leave me alone, please. Just like I'm tired. Ooh, like sorry, I didn't mean to open that floodgate or whatever. You know? And then from the other room, I'm like the sink, and there's just the door and the living room. I hear, and I just was like,
why?
what? What? And the duck call was just sitting there, like on the little end table, fold out table, whatever the fuck table.
What?
And I just looked at it and I went, nope. And I checked the sponge, and I just fucking left. I just walked went to bed.
Oh.
They're blowing duck calls at me because I released the voices of the damned. I'm sorry.
I can't do the quack though. How do you do that?
Like this? You can't do a quack.
No. No, I can go.
You can't just go. So, yeah.
Okay. Now I finally did something I never did before.
Making dreams come true. Right.
Leave it to you. Okay, so we need to know what to name our show. So we're gonna ask you guys for help.
Yeah. Say nice things.
Yeah, say nice things. Or tell us not to quit our day job, Anthony.
I don't have one, so fuck off.
I don't either. I kind of do. I don't know what I do. I do everything.
You
I'm
do.
a little bit of pixie dust on everything.
I have hobbies and skills.
Yes.
I could barter.
Yes.
I'm down for that. You want me to retile your shower?
Oh,
All right.
I do actually. I need new flooring also. She's good at that too, so.
How do you feel about dead things?
Uh-oh. It's about to get dark.
I make them pretty.
Oh, okay.
They just get pretty.
Yes.
Oh, I saw my tiny bees today.
Oh, did you?
The little tiny ones.
Where are they?
Sorry. The highlight of my day was
But where are they?
outside in
Oh,
the
are
garden. They live in the dirt. They dig a hole in the dirt, and they're like one
Little?
centimeter or millimeter.
I've never even heard of that.
They're tiny little bees, and I have them in my house, and they live in my garden. And I saw them on my flowers today, and I took a picture.
Yeah,
I'm really proud.
I would like to see those someday in person. Did you get a good picture?
Yes, I did. I will show you it.
Yeah.
I will show this picture.
Show it.
Show and tell.
Show and tell time.
Because we were probably ending our thing, and I was like, wait, because that bee. So that flower's like the size of my thumbnail.
How cool! Can you see? I don't know if you can see, but it's really little.
Probably not.
No. Anyways, look up little mini bees.
Tiny, tiny bees. They're real.
Yeah.
You didn't even know.
You didn't, but now you do.
You probably knew. You didn't know, now you know.
Yeah, now you know.
We're all smarter, and she makes duck calls.
I could.
And everyone is impressed with how well you can rip apart a pineapple.
I know. That is impressing to myself also because I've never done it. I've done a couple new things today that I've never done before.
It's a weird day.
Yeah.
Had a lot of ups and downs.
I did not plan for it to be this way. My emotions have been fucked with.
You feel tired?
Very much so. I'm tired. I'm exhausted from so much bad news. I'd really like something good to like happen. But, we just keep on kicking because that's what we do.
Me too.
Yeah. So, I guess with that, we might go. Should we do the exit music?
Yes. It's really good music. And I learned how to do drops from Jake Bushnell.
Well, and on your way out, you can hit off the lights. Bye.